Routers, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be installing BMW bar risers on my 2025 BMW R1300 GS Adventure. The same bar risers, the stack bar risers that I installed on my GS, which I just love. I just love them. They make this bike is so comfortable to ride. Absolutely outstanding. Let's get right into it because I want to try to sneak in a ride tonight. I'm going to show you what it's like with me on the bike with my arm position. And again, this seat is high on this bike. I want to lower it before I ride. But in the high position, you can see my hands are lower than my elbows. Not bad, frankly, riding position. I'm stock and I'm more upright on this bike riding it than I am on the GS, the non-adventure bike. But I'm going to put all four of them on. I think I have room with my cables, and we're going to get right into it. Let's go. This tank is mammoth on this bike, so we're going to get right into... Forgot to put my microphone on. This bike, the tank on this bike is mammoth. We're going to get right into... Man, this isn't even big enough to cover this tank. We'll try to tuck this under. Oh, that worked. So we're tucked it under. Harley-Davidson cover mount. This looks good. I think these are Torx 40. I'm going to take them. Well, I want to mark the outsides with tape. So just so I can get a reference point. That really helped it go a lot faster. I wasn't second guessing myself. So I'm marking the outside with the tape for approximate alignment. So I have it marked. Okay, my Torx 40 bit. I'm going to have to put an extension on it. I really don't want to take my quad lock mount off because I'm kind of lazy. Yeah, you heard it. Surprise, surprise. I'm a man. I did a great intro for this video and I didn't have my mic on my shirt. Of course, right? And that's exactly why you have to, and I have tape, this double back tape on these bar risers because the front little compartment lid smashes in to the bar clamps and it scratches. So I'm going to set my bars like that. Boy, these pillion cases make nice little areas to set your stuff. Probably can't see it. Maybe I'm off camera. Okay, these are positional. This slight little taper canted. There is a right and a left. The taper going out, it goes on the right side. Well, I should say the shorter taper, long, short, goes on the outside of the bike. Those are in place. I'm going to put some Loctite on the bolts, just a little, not a lot, just a dab on them. And I think these cables are going to be long enough because they were fine. I'm going to put start the backs. Actually, I might start them all, frankly. This is going really well. My alignment on the bars is perfect. That tape helps so much. And again, I'm going to set this, we're a little bit out of alignment. I'm going to try to just snug this up. And so the alignment on the tape on the bar ends is perfect. And I think I have it, well, I had it just right on the angle of the bars. And this is really, I'm worried. I'm just snugging them. And this is set to 19 foot-pounds approximately. And they want you to bottom out the backs first and then bring up the front. The bar position on the angle looks perfect, just like what it was before. Now this is set up to 14 Newton meters if I remember right. I do this just as a check, and my eyes are tired so I can't really see. Just as a check, I go through and check them with this. This one was a little looser. But a bing! I didn't have to move my quad lock mount. Now I'm going to put this tape back up, take this off. Wow, they look so much higher. Let's see if the tape will still work. You can see where this cover hits at. And I don't want to scratch it. So guys, I'm sorry. You might not like that tape. All right, let's give you a look at what it looks like with me on the bike. Take the tape off. The angle looks just like the same angle that it was on before. This tank, isn't this huge? Oh my gosh, what a monster. You can see, obviously, the bars are raised, right? Obviously, I raised the bars. You tell me the angle. I'm not sure how I can show you both. I don't know if my editing skills that are good, but my elbow, this is more level. So an inch maybe lower would have been like there, and now it's up here. So definitely is higher. And it's just these GSs, my GS and my GS Adventure, they are comfortable. The seat is hard. Any criticism you hear that the seat's hard, no doubt about it, it's hard. They are so comfortable. I want to get this bike out tonight because the sun's going to go down, and I rode the GS, the R1300 GS, for about 3.5 hours on Sunday. Today's Monday. I want to get this out on the road to compare it while my memory is still fresh to see how this windscreen is. This windscreen is much larger and the tank is much larger. I just want to get a feel for how the wind protection is on this bike. And my gut is it's better, but I want to see it for myself. I want to take her for a ride tonight before the sun goes down. Marauders, that's it. Thank you for watching the video, and we'll see if I can do the foot pegs in a half hour. I might do another video back to back with the foot pegs. We'll see. Stay tuned. Please consider liking the video, sharing it with a friend. Definitely, please subscribe. 93% of my viewers aren't subscribed to the channel. Please consider subscribing to my boy. Standing. These bikes are awesome. She's a pig, this girl. 8-gallon fuel tank. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Let's respect each other. God bless all of you. I hope to see you on the trail. Be safe. Bada bing. She's a beauty. These look kind of mean double stack, don't they? The double stack. Phone goes in here real nice. Let's see how the wire retention is. No issue with the cables. Full lockout. Again, for my other bike, we had rock risers, and I was a little concerned about that. No cable issues on the turn. This is plenty high enough. I love it. Thank you, Paul Kissel.